Hello and welcome for some automation. My name is Rob, I'm the Money Gaming Guy, and today we're going to be carrying on with a campaign that we started not so long ago. It is our second ever attempt at a campaign in automation, the Car Company Tycoon Game. The first one ended within 2 episodes with bankruptcy. We didn't have a clue what we're doing. I've done a little bit of research, and now we seem to be making a little bit of money. Not lots, just a little bit of money. But we did have a huge debt and loan and stuff to pay off. So hopefully we can recover still from that. And the first thing we're going to be doing today is making a facelift for our pickup and our van. Here we go, new facelift. Brilliant. So we just got to go through these, check the settings, make sure they're good, maybe upgrade them a little bit, make them a bit more desirable. Now we've got a bit more reputation. We can afford to do that. Obviously this is a pickup. We could also maybe start making some other variants. Now we won't do that because it means upgrading and buying new factories. Don't want to do that until we know we're definitely in the clear. We're in the 1950s now, so I think it's best we start adding some colour to the cars. Not sure if that's a real thing in real life, by the way. Just something I want to do. We're also going to add some more detail every episode, so the car just ends up looking really nice. Until obviously we make a new body altogether. There we go, that'll do. That's a nice little bit of detail added to the inside for us to look at. Make it a bit more realistic when we start taking some photos. Don't think there's any more we can really add. Nah, that'll do. Okay, well the stats says something about a footprint, so I thought I'd try and improve my footprint. So it means now I'm going to have to do some more editing to the body, I think. But that's fine. Well, if you look down here on the left, we are not doing too bad compared to our competitors, I think. The white line's off, the yellow is there. Wow, they're doing loads better on their weight. But it's a fair share of competitiveness, I think. We're definitely more comfy. We'll pick up. And they like pick up heavy and pick up budget a little bit. So hopefully we'll do okay. I don't know how much we're spending on the car. Cost of materials 3,500. There's only 500 more so far. Got a little bit of tuning to do, and then hopefully that'll be this car facelifted. There we go. I think that will do it. As for the stats, the speed is nothing really changed there. Apparently that needs to come down a bit. Manual locker. I don't think we need a clutched LSD. No, that's not going to make any good difference. Tire size. We've got a bit more width for the tire size. We've got for medium. Don't think like utility. Utility does help it a bit, but not with the comfort side of things. It is still green though. Does it save money if we do that? It's 1,400. A little bit, not much though. More green there for reliability and fuel and that. Okay, we'll go for utility then. We do now need to fix a few things. Like the brakes are a bit hard, so we'll come down on those. I also think they've got brake fade. We do suffer a bit of brake fade. Let's just go up a little bit of size. I don't really... Okay. Probably shouldn't go up that much in size of the brakes. It's quite big. Let me just fix what I've broken. Okay, that's it. That's fixed enough. We'll not touch any more settings. There we go. There we go. 99, whatever. Brakes set up like so. There's my arrow and all that. 2 seats, looking good. Got a standard and premium. And there's my safety. We've got some standard safety going on. Suspension is standard. Oh, we upgraded the steering to hydraulic. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We can now move on. We've got some good greenness going on, and we are winning quite a lot on those. And yeah, I think I'm happy enough. Oh no. There is one thing I need to do. That is sort these arches out. They don't look quite right. There we go. That don't look as bad anymore. Still a bit crazy, but gangster. Now it's time to do the van. It should hopefully be a lot easier. Oh wait, do I want to delete that one and then just clone this one and turn it to that? That's exactly what I want to do. Delete that one and then just clone this one. This one was called the Jew, was it? The who? What Jew? Would you? There we go. There we go. That's better. And then we just got to put the van body on, and hopefully this is good to go. Oh, with bio. Okay, get onto here, put the body on. Everything looks normal, looks cool. And then, I'll tell you what would look cool. Put a side window on the van. Now we'll leave it. Maybe that's for next time. Right, so, let's check the stats. Okay. Well, this is meant to be a van, so we need to change that. The van. There we go. Change it to heavy. The only problem we got really is rear brake force is low. Yeah, just a little bit. Not much though. Just to compensate for that little bit of weight. And then, yeah, we're good to go. I'm happy. I'm going to keep the same engine again. And when we make a new body after this facelift has done its run, we will make a new body. Yay! Rather than a facelift. Just need to make sure all my stats are lining up as they should do, which they are not. So I better sort that out. Oh, so engine production I can't change. So what, do I have to make this match the engine production? Is that even possible? How does manual make it quicker? What are we trying to match it to? 16. Any other ones we can make it... Maybe like make it cheaper? No, make it faster? No. What cheaper makes it... No, surely faster makes it go down. There we go. Something like that. 16. 16. And it's ready. Okay. Hopefully. This is what you're meant to do and I don't break the game. I better do my checks though. Got this set to 70 profit, and we should be making 83 million apparently in the first year. Doubt that's going to happen, but toggle tooling cost. What is all this? Didn't know there's these buttons before. Probably should look into that one day. Not now though. Right, something's not right with the engine-ness, so better check what's going on there. Oh, so we can just do a new engine facelift. Okay, I guess we'll do that. I think I'm going to go for forged internals. Something we don't really need. But why not? Apart from... Because like, it actually makes it cheaper than what I had in there, which was forged on that one. Or was it cheaper than this one? No, cast is cheaper, but only about a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'd rather have a good quality car. Just got to sort all my levels out now. You know, getting it to oh my days, what does do? The optimal flow through the engine. I think that will do our new engine. Not really much more in horsepower, but I think I definitely have improved the reliability and the miles per gallon, like the engine efficiency overall compared to the last engine. And the cost, I don't think is much difference. So let's go for this one. Oh, it was definitely lighter. Saw that. Apparently, my car hasn't got an engine. It had the old engine. So, definitely made a new one. There we go. Something wasn't working out right. I knew there was something up. Hopefully that's fixed now for that car. It's got to do it for the next car. And then hopefully that start working out properly. That blue line wasn't making sense, so I knew something wasn't right. There we go. That's the blue line I'm on about. It wasn't sitting in the right place. And now I've got that solved. Where have you gone now? Engine battery. There we go. I was about to build new components to the engine to keep up. Glad I didn't. Glad I didn't. There we go. That's where it was. Yay, now these graphs are making more sense again. We are losing profit in the first year, so let's take a look at that. There we go. Sorted out the percentages, and now we're making profit. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I wanted to make another car. Now, which one shall I make? Ideally, I want it to be a stepping stone to making like a luxury car or a sports car. Maybe something like a family sports car? Now you think I should start with a family car? Or maybe like a fun car? Somewhere in the family and fun variety. Let's see what we can do without spending too much money, hopefully. See what happens. Waloo! Because that's a great car name. Oh wow, I think I'll start with passenger fleet. Let's see what we can do with that. And the ray tracing bug's back. Yay. Let's just try not looking at the screen, I guess. Okay, with a lot of tuning and stuff, I've accidentally made a family utility vehicle, which I'm pretty sure it's not really something I should have been making. Where does it come up in this? Family utility. Oh, there is a market for it. So, okay. Not too bad. It's on our way. It's on our way to making sports cars, I hope. Now I'm going to have to change all the settings so we're making even more engines. Let's see if I can quickly do that. This should be all fine and down. Oh no, we got some tuning we can do, like coming off the toe on the rear end by quite a bit. There we go. That would do. And then we can maybe stiffen this up, is it? No, loosen it up. Oh, this is well stiff. We can maybe loosen that up a bit. Maybe add another snapper toe on, and that will probably do there. We've got our forecast. We're making money after the second year, hopefully. Okay, I think we are ready to sign it off. Got our little fleet, so let's do it. Apparently it's only going to cost 150 million. We got 274, so no need for a loan this time. Agreed. Let's skip ahead, shall we? And hopefully nothing bad pops up, like money loss. We're doing okay with money, so I thought we'd better have a little look at the old markety woo. And see if we can improve ourselves here. Oh, we are spending quite a lot, by the looks of it. But we can maybe add another area, safety marketing. And that will broaden our horizon with the other markets. Let's continue, shall we? With speeding ahead. Okay, here we go. Obviously, a huge loss just then when all this kicked off. But we were making some money. Not lots, but we were making some money. It's going up. But now credit score is amazing, and we've almost got just as much we started with, but we got factories and stuff, so that's ace. I'm gonna let it skip by a year, and then hopefully the sales of this car will kick in, or does it have to be built first? I need to learn what's going on. Engineering completed. It has completed engineering, so that's just, is that it now in production? Yes, gotta be. Let's skip ahead a couple of years. So we have got a problem that I need to try and solve. Factory is understaffed. Now why can't I click this and it brings me up to the right place to fix it? You know? So what factory is understaffed? factory manager. Surely it's the right place to go. Oh, okay, let me have a look. Well, I did some bits, not really sure what I did in the engine factory. Hopefully that's resolved some issues and we don't see this popping up anymore. So, just basically move some shifty things around. Nothing's happened. Let's keep going. Oh, what was that? And why didn't it like stay here? Why did it pop up there and disappear? And why? I don't know. Let's keep going. Ooh, okay. We can skip ahead, can't we? Well, we are definitely making some money. That's nice. And we have got 3 different trims on the go, so they're obviously all working. Now, is there any stats or anything fun things that we can look at? Is there? So there's our little museum of things. That's nothing really that important. Regions. I'm sure one day we'll get into opening up another region. Now we do have things here we can research to improve. Nice. I don't know how much it costs to do this sort of stuff. Right, total R&D cost and all that. So we click this once. 100 grand. Slots used 1. Slots available 4. Okay. Let me have a quick look and think, and I'll let you know my outcome. Okay, I'm going to spend 1.16 million. And we're going to spend it on the bottom end of the engine, the top end of the engine. And then we're going to spend it on the chassis, and then the interior and the safety. I think those 2 bottom ones are definitely a must. Chassis are just, you know, they're good. It's the foundation of the car, so it's good to look into that. Also wheels, but eventually we'll need more slots for that. But whoa, we only had 4, okay. We'll take it off the chassis then. We'll use the 4 slots on the engine and the interior and the safety. What else can we pull out the bag? Changed a little bit of my marketing. We are doing quite well now, being known in the community for our pickups and our delivery, and also just in this little area in general. So that's pretty nice. And eventually we can push over to this way. Somehow we're known over here for things, so that's a good start for later on. I'm thinking we may as well unlock some of these, but we've got to be careful. We're not making lots. I'm thinking maybe just one, like testing grounds or designer studio or material labs. Material labs is, oh no, 5 million running cost. No thanks. That's only 2 million running costs and a low buy-in. That's 500,000 but a high buy-in. But we do get a bit of technology on some things. That's more on interior and that body stuff. Okay, we'll go for testing grounds. Let's do it. Purchase 1 tier. Also, that was the first tier, so we haven't got any of that yet. Okay, so it's cheaper than I thought it would be. Okay, let's purchase the tier of that as well. Don't need wind tunnel. What does it even give us? Not really that much to play with. This one gives us loads, but not just yet. Hold your horses. Right, let's skip through another year. Why not? Well, that didn't take too long. The design studio and testing grounds is finished. Okay, it is 1962. What I reckon my next step should be is to start a new factory which has its own little car line going. If that's a thing I can do. I hope it is. It's a new car project. I hope you can run more than one going. In that sense, you can juggle them back and forth with the facelift and things and always still be making money, and you can make improvements to your warehouses, your factories and that. I'm hoping anyway. Let me find out if I can. I think my company want to get into sports later on. So we either go for... It's got to be a coupe. Whatever one says a coupe, that's what we're going to be going for. But this one was close to coupe. And the sport budget is definitely coupe and the premium. So let's see. Oh, and the commuter can... No, it's not. Let's give a sport budget a go. It might end up being diamonds, alright, and might be alright. Oh, I should have left this that one. Kangaroo. There we go. It might end up being a premium sports car. We'll find out, won't we? after we try making one. So with some altering around with these settings, I managed to find this little gem. Let's progress. Okay, I'm going to have to save this and restart the game. Oh, that's so much nicer on my eyes. I do apologize for that little bug. Right, let's make something. I'm thinking the panel material should probably still be steel. But then aluminium is so much lighter. Tooling cost is also less, but I will have to make the factory for it. But will I? No, I don't. We'll see what happens, won't we? We do want monocoque for sure, and we do want. Ooh. Material cost is better on this one, but the corrosion level is better on this one. This one needs a steel press, and this one needs 2. In theory, we should go for that one because it's less factory stuff going on. It's definitely a front longitude engine, and we're going to go for double wishbone, double wishbone. Hopefully, we can make a nice car. I think we'll stick to this body shape. I'm liking it already. Oh, do we want the convertible? Not really. I think we'll go for this one. Yes. Let me sort out the body shape quickly. There we go. I've got some good visions in my head of how this could look when it's done. Time to give it a cool, radical colour of... I don't know. Do maybe like the idea of this. This could be a good sportsy colour. And then obviously we do need to go back to paint. We're in paint. Where is the roof? That needs to be the same. There we go. That's what I want. I think we need to make this car look a bit more nicer. Let's go. There we go. I think that looks quite nice and will do the trick. This card could be called Avondale. Family name Finch. Right, here's our engine. You'll be shocked, but I went for V6. Woohoo! Economical V6, mind you, not a crazy one. We've got a 3 litre overhead cam with 2 valves per piston, with aluminium standard sort of size and all that sort of jazz. Forged internals just to make sure it's safe and a bit more reliable. Compression, because it is naturally aspirated, and we're hitting 5,500 revs with a nice number of horses, around 135. The fuel system is injection. The fuel is still leaded, because we don't get leaded fuel until 1986. Unleaded fuel, if I said that wrong, sorry. Cast mid head, single exhaust, no catalytic converter, no muffler on the first, and a muffler on the second. And that will be our engine. We probably actually could turn the compression down a little bit. I wonder if it will make it a bit more economical. We do get better throttle response when we do that, so that's something. But reliability and okay, we'll leave it like that. That's not too bad. Warning wise, it's just the clearance in the engine, which isn't too bad. It's in the blue. Okay, that took a lot more dialing in than I thought it would do, but we got one to go green, and it is a sport car. Yay, said hello to your new sport car. I think it looks quite dandy, and it's got some okay stats. You know, we're hitting 100% sportiness. We are clean, even though we have a little bit of low reliability, but they're not too fussed about that. And the market is, no one can afford it. What? We might not sell this car. This could be the moment we go bankrupt. But it is green. Affordability is low. But it's not warning me about that. Okay, I'm going to continue anyway making it. And just hope for the best. I guess we could just put drums in the back. That would reduce some of the price, wouldn't it? Definitely want disc in the front. Brakes are suffering from brake fade. Is that because there are drums in the back? Probably. I think we might have just lived with that. I don't know. Now I've broken the car again. But I wanted to try and make it cheaper. How much cheaper was it? How much cheaper was it? It's not telling me how much cheaper it was. It's making a difference of 35 per car. It's quite a lot of difference. It probably should be drum. That would be more normal. But it's yellow. Why do you have to be yellow? Could be something to do with the wheels. Sometimes that plays a difference in the brakiness and the fade. Sometimes I want to be a bit thinner wheels. There we go, thinner wheels. It wants thinner wheels. And we want them to be low as possible. Not as sporty anymore, apparently. Obviously, it's got less grip. But it's still going to sell, maybe. We need to make the sportiness come back. Looks like it needs to come off the toe. Come back on the toe a little bit. And now what are you moaning about? More brake fade? But we solved the brake fade. Okay, that would do. Oh, he reckons the car should be 47 grand. This could make me go bankrupt. But we could always make a different model if this doesn't go so well, just to cover for it. At least we're making profit somewhere else. Back to sorting out all this malarkey. Give me a moment. I'm going to try and make the production low as possible if I can work out how to do it. Okay, I've done all of it, I hope. I'll do a check in a minute. Let's go through and let's have a look. So this is this graph that we did. It's going to be a total of 34 months, and that's important. It looks like we're making 190 units. I'm not sure about anything. I'm just clicking buttons and hoping for the best most of the time. But yeah, we got them to match, so that's a thing. So they're good to go. We got our new factory making engine parts. Number one, lovely. We've got a new car factory making this. So we are going to be pumping out the other brand, and we're going to be pumping out this brand of luxury sports cars as well. I put out 70% profit. We're selling the car at 30k, and we will be making 42 million in the first year, but we obviously will surely take a hit from all the factories as well. I click this thing, stuff goes red normally. I have no idea what it means, but hopefully after a while we'll be making some money. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. We hit the save button just in case, I guess, and we go to the sign off, and we'll do our checklist. That looks fine. This looks fine. I guess we could pump out more engines. That might be a thing, but no, we keep it like that. Nothing wrong with it, I guess. I reckon we've done all that we need to do. Let's sign it off. There we go. Cost me 305 million, so there's no need for a loan. And let's go. Agreed. Now, of course, we could jump straight into the marketing and research and have a look to see if we got anything there we can do. Or is the headquarters and that's still upgrading? So that, oh, we upgraded those two. Lovely. So let's make sure we're selling some cards and making some money before we even consider what's doing this. Build engine. Okay. Even consider making any more moves in the game. We can just keep going back and forth, checking out the targets and the charts and the marketing that we're doing. Make sure we're not spending too much money. Make sure we are doing some sort of research as we go along. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, like, it's got engine capacity in a not green area, but it's not telling me if it's too high or too low. So we'll just obviously have to keep going at it as it is. First for the different regions that we can sell to, I guess. And I'm not sure which region we can sell to. Are we selling to all of them? I thought we were selling to just this one, which in that case is just all red. So I'm just going to ignore this tab, I think. Time to skip ahead to this date here. Well, bam! That's the factory. It's open now, and the car will be up for sale, which will be nice to see. But we have got problems with engine 1 factory being... Oh, wait a minute. Is it engine factory being overstaffed? Let's have a look at that, shall we? Well, I fixed the understaffed problems. We've got no more things jumping up at us. And oh, what? Okay, that was too slow for that. Okay, well, they obviously need to make them stick around longer. It could have been anything. We're going to get to the maybe the best Christmas of all, of 1969. In the new tax year, we're going to let this finish and see if we've made any sales. And if we're losing lots of money, I guess. We're losing a bit, but I'm sure that will come back rounds. Looks like we've got to the point where we need to give our old cars a new facelift. And we have been selling some of our luxury sports car, just normal sports car. So that's pretty cool. Not loads of figures yet, but not too shabby. But obviously, we're going to keep that for you to watch another day. Keep it real, stay safe, and share that love. Bye bye.